Now, Poland's right-wing coalition government is said to be on the brink of collapse after a disagreement over a controversial animal rights bill. The proposed legislation would ban fur farms and the ritual slaughtering of animals. Poland is the third largest fur producer in the world and a major exporter of halal and kosher meats. An official with Poland's conservative governing Law and Justice Party says it will continue to run the country as a minority government without the other two parties in the United Right coalition. Well, a short while ago, I was joined by Marcin Zaborowski, editor-in-chief of Res Publica and senior associate at Visegrad Insight. He told me the current political crisis could blow over as fast as it's appeared.
The minority government is not a long-term solution. It is quite clear that if they manage to do that, if they do have a minority government, that means that sooner or later there will be early elections in Poland. So before the scheduled time is meant to be in about three years' time. A minority government can go on for about a year maximum, but that's not the solution that Kaczynski really wants, because he wants to have more of a room for maneuver and to change the country in fairly revolutionary way. So you can't do that with minority government.
Now, this crisis has just sprung up overnight. Do you think there's a chance now that it could equally just disappear over this weekend, perhaps?
It is possible. I mean, it could be, but what we are seeing now is a kind of a power struggle. So everybody could be bluffing, including Kaczynski. Kaczynski, maybe he wants to discipline his coalition partners, who started to be difficult for him. And I think that all this thing about animal rights is just a pretext. I think he just basically wanted to discipline the party, to discipline the coalition partners, to make sure that they are always on board, and to tell them that, look, if you're not with us, we will call for early elections, and there is no way that you even make it to the parliament, because both minor coalition partners who are difficult at the moment, they don't have finances, they don't have resources, they wouldn't be able to really run successful campaigns.
Now, you mentioned there that this animal welfare bill was simply a pretext, but why do you think it's proved to be so controversial and the tipping point, as it were?
There are two parties which are, the one is called Polish Solidarity, and it's the party which is on the right of Law and Justice, but very conservative, very nationalistic. They kind of, what would have in France the equivalent of the National Front. And these people are also not very much animal lovers.